Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I have the curtains drapes to getting shorter. So there is two kind of layers of these beautiful velour drapes. They are very long. He said 95 inch, and this color goes. So what I need to do, and I need to make them 54. He said 95. So can you imagine how much I need to cut? So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna use my measurement tape to measure, and I'm gonna do 54 here. Okay, 54 or 1 meter and 37 centimeters long. Sure, I need to add seam allowance, and for seam allowance I'm gonna add about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters. I hope the camera catched it. So 1 inch on seam allowance or 2.5 centimeters, and the main curtain will be a little bit longer than the one that inside. It means this one will be shorter, maybe for 2-3 inches. I even maybe 2 inches. 2 inches is going to be the best because we don't need too much difference, but we do need that they should be a little bit different. And again, the outside, the velour one, it's gonna be longer, and the inside, this one, it's gonna be a little bit shorter, maybe 2 inches, maybe 1.5. That he should, the client, he'd ask that he should see the difference. But I don't want to go very drama, different. So I probably go a little bit shorter, maybe even 1.5 inches, because it doesn't need much, so 1.5 inches here. I'm gonna do shorter the other one, and I will show you a little bit process of sewing and little bit process of cutting. All right, I would like to show you what I do with those lyrics, with those rings, when I wanna cut the straight line and they are moving and it's uncomfortable. So this is what I invent. Here I take those elastics that I'm not using anymore. They are very, uh, not useful, let's say. And I cut it to the pieces and I tie them that they shouldn't move. And I have straight edges, so this is comfortable. Next one is, now I'm using the laundry pins, for pin the fabric. The heavy fabric, it's comfortable to pin with those, and I use them. They are especially for heavy like coats and blankets and curtains. So I do use them. You can see, I want to show you everywhere, just to not to use the pins, but using the laundry pins. All right, I marked here 54, but I'm gonna do 55. Why I want to do 55? Because this is the man measurement and they like to cut straight line everything by the millimeters, but I still want to give a little bit more that it should look more appealing, because I don't trust somebody else's measurements, only mine. So my advice is to you, if you cannot go to the place that you need to, and they're gonna hang those curtains, so you make a little bit longer. I think a little bit longer, it's like an inch, maybe half an inch, that it shouldn't be so noticeable, that they should notice so much, but it you won't be wrong in these things. When I am preparing curtains, when I am preparing to cut or to make, always be sure that here it's the end of it, but I am continuing putting pins, laundry pins, yes, to continue, because it will hold my fabric and fabric won't move. Now what I need to do is, now I need to put my ruler and I need to draw a straight line, but I need to go from the other side and I need to measure exact the same 55 as I did on the side here. I'm trying to show, it doesn't go, here you go. What I did here, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna measure from that side. It should be even, and then I'm gonna go and do straight line here, and then I'm gonna cut, a little bit lower by this millimeter, and I will cut. Now I'm gonna draw with my soap the line before I'm gonna cut. And I'm gonna measure again in the middle. This is middle, and I want to be sure that everything being measured before I'm cutting. It's better to measure many times, but not to cut and then be sorry. So my advice to you, just on the safe side, measure. And they say in our country, measure 7 times and cut once. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm making the line softer, and I'm here, came to the line, but I'm gonna measure, this is the middle, and I will go and measure the middle, and I will be sure that I have 55 inches. Well, a little prayer before I cut, and I'm gonna start cutting. All right, so I did measure and found a little bit. Okay, a little mistake I did find. So I'm gonna change scissors, it's uncomfortable. All right, and I will go on the sewing machine, and I will make the first one, and then I will continue. I have two of those and 2 of the velour ones. So I will do here not 54 like you said, I will do 55. Here I cut on 55. I'm gonna cut here on 56. So it means that those ones, the main ones, the top ones that are inside, they're much beautiful. They're gonna be a little bit of inch longer, and on the safe side, as I said, I cut a little bit longer so it will be look um, it will look nice. I'm gonna go on the sewing machine.